And hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. It's so good to see you. It is Tuesday night again, and of course, this is our regular night for Hitchhiker Chat, and we're so excited that you're here. Mandy Adams, welcome in. How many times do I think I could ride Haunted Mansion? Mandy, I think my record is like 4 times. I think I've ridden it 4 or maybe 5 times in a row, and that was like at the very end of the night, and they were closing. So yeah, but yeah, I absolutely love it. I could ride it all night long. Curtis family, welcome in. It's good to see you. Jonathan Chung, one of our great ghost hosts. Welcome in, Brian. Thanks so much. I hope you're feeling better, Brian, and your mom too. Give your mom our love, Jonathan Chung. There's Jonathan. Um, and thank you so much. There's Dean, the turkey legster. And I have recently seen you, Dean. I was just on Dean's show, guys, and we had a lot of fun just talking about Christmas treats and Christmas cookies, that kind of thing. So check that out, Dean the Turkey Legster. Check out his show tonight. Be on Team Replay for that if you haven't. Thank you so much for having me on, Dean. I really enjoyed it. I've guested on his show tonight, so it's always a pleasure to be with Dean. Dave Stragan, howdy, foolish mortals. Always good to see you, Dave. Brian, are you the one that ate those? That would be a safe bet, I'm thinking, Brian. I'm thinking that would be a safe bet. And well, hey, hon. Thanks so much for being in chat. Yeah, William is busy tonight. He won't be with us, but that's okay. He'll be in chat, and show must go on. And it's always good that we're available to pinch hit for each other when one of us is not able to make it. We will miss you though, William, for sure. I think everybody misses you when you're not with us. But yeah, thanks so much. We appreciate it for you being here. Did I miss anybody? Dean is really a good guy. Brian, I have learned firsthand that Dean does not share turkey legs. He doesn't. He's generous to a fault. He's a good guy until you got to draw the line somewhere, and Dean draws it at turkey legs. Yeah. So Tina and I definitely found that out. At any rate, yeah, it was a time. It was fun. It was fun, Dean. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to talk a little bit tonight about Disney trip planning. I have a Disney trip coming up really soon, like in less than 2 weeks. I'm going to be there on the 14th of December. Really excited about it. Always, look forward to being at Disney. And so I thought I would talk a little bit, a little bit about packing, planning for a Disney trip, especially a Christmas Disney trip, because it's a little bit different. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, about our favorite, things to do in each park, how to prepare for a Disney trip, and just have a good time. I hope that some of the things that I talk about tonight will help you if you're planning for planning a Disney trip. I hope this will help out. And you guys, Tina says 9 days, absolutely, till she's there. And we're going to the Christmas party together, to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party together, to Magical Night of Hope. We also have Gary Sinise is going to be narrating for Epcot's Candlelight Processional on the 15th. And so we're looking forward to all that. But if you in the chat, I know so many of you have been to Walt Disney World during the holidays. So if you have tips, give us your best tips in the chat too. And let's see if we can, help some people who may be watching that. Oh, hey, Jason Thibodeau, guys, who may be planning a trip and who've never been, or just not sure, how to navigate those Disney waters, because it can get a little bit complicated. So welcome in, everybody. I think I caught up in chat. I think I did. Good deal. Well, Dane, that explains it. That absolutely does explain it. Gotta draw the line somewhere. Yeah, it's 11 days to our Walt Disney World trip, guys. December the 14th is when we're going to go down. And Christmas, y'all, Christmas is in 22 days. Oh my goodness, I just can't believe it. I've still got quite a bit to do, especially because I'm going to be at Walt Disney World. That kind of cuts my planning time down. And so I'm going to have to really get on top of this thing pretty quick. Walt Disney's 123rd birthday is December 5th. Goodness, I have this on my calendar. I have it on my calendar, and he would be 123 years old. So likely, by now he would have passed, but he certainly did pass too early. He passed too soon. And I wish he could have hung around for a little bit longer. But I did want to mention that his birthday is the 5th of December. So happy heavenly birthday to Walt Disney. Let's go ahead, guys, and do this day in Disney history, and then we're going to jump into the show. Yikes, right. Dean says, bring me turkey leg money. There you go. Okay, that's Dean's tip. So anybody else that has a good tip. And it's good to see you, Jane and Travels, John and Nancy. Things are going great. Headed John and Nancy and Smiley. Everything's going well. Just getting ready for Christmas and decorating and shopping and all the things. So thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Brian. Appreciate that. Okay. This day in Disney history, we always like to do a little bit of history because we just love it. It's over 100 years of Disney history now, and so it's a lot to think about, a lot to cover. In 1953, reaching pretty far back, Walt Disney writes his annual birthday letter to his sister Ruth, who will celebrate on December 6th. His words include, I am hoping you will use the enclosed check for yourself, something that you might particularly like to have, and let it be my birthday gift to you. He goes on to apologize for not being home when Ruth and her son came to visit during the past summer. Walt writes off his recent trip to Mexico and his Disneyland project. So that was a neat letter that he wrote to his sister Ruth. 1960, actress Daryl Hannah is born in Chicago, Illinois. So happy 63rd birthday to Daryl Hannah. She played the mermaid Madison in Ron Howard's fantasy rom-com Splash, which came out in 1984. Y'all, oh my gosh, Splash came out in 1984. Disney's Touchstone Pictures' very first release. She won a Saturn Award for Best Actress for the role of a mermaid who falls in love with the man she saved from drowning 20 years earlier. So good stuff there. Love that movie. Absolutely love that movie. And it's very reminiscent of The Little Mermaid. A lot of parallels there. 1971, actress Keegan Connor Tracy is born in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Happy 53rd birthday. Now, she played Sheila in Hollywood Pictures Road Films duets before going on to play the Blue Fairy and Mother Superior in 36 episodes of Once Upon a Time. And so, yeah, she was in quite a few of those. She was very good in the roles. If y'all watch Once Upon a Time, which I did. Disney Channel fans also know her as Queen Belle in all three Descendants films. So That's another one. My granddaughters love the Descendants films. 1980, a groundbreaking and site dedication takes place for Tokyo Disneyland Resort. To formally initiate the project, Walt Disney Productions and Oriental Land Company participate in a solemn Shinto purification ceremony on the site of the future park, Urayasu, just outside of Tokyo. Tokyo Disney will open in April of 1983. So that was some cool history. 1993, Disney legend Joe Fowler, a retired U.S. Navy admiral, passes away at age 99 in Orlando, Florida. Retired from Disney since 1978, Fowler oversaw construction of both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. The dock for the two large ships in Disneyland's Rivers of America, located across from the Haunted Mansion, is named Fowler's Harbor. Pretty cool. I didn't realize that. In 1999, one of the ferries that crosses the Seven Seas Lagoon, taking guests from the TTC to Magic Kingdom, was renamed Admiral Joe Fowler in his honor. So that's pretty cool, and that's where I really appreciated this post on This Day in Disney History site, because I've always wondered who Joe Fowler was. I never looked it up. And it's the name of this Disney legend on the one of the ferries. 2011, actor Gary Sinise hosts Disneyland's Candlelight Processional. The annual event started 53 years ago by Walt Disney as a way of thanking organizations around the community. The ceremony features a reading of the Christmas story by a celebrity interspersed with Christmas carols. So Gary Sinise did that at Disneyland, which also has a candlelight processional. And that is really exciting because he will be hosting when Tina and I and several of us, there'll be several of us there that night on the 15th. I've already got up a thumbnail for it. I will be live streaming that event. Gary Sinise will host the Candlelight Processional at Epcot. So really, really looking forward to that. Sinise narrates 2 performances on this evening and then 2 more performances the following day. But he also appears in the Epcot attraction Mission Space, which I had forgotten. I had forgotten about that. Last one, 2021. On this day, December 3rd, it will now be known as Walt Disney World Day in Orange County, Florida. Orange County and Orlando city leaders make the proclamation on this Friday at Second Harvest Food Bank in honor of the theme park giant's 50th anniversary. Mickey and Minnie Mouse also make a special appearance at the event. And they announced today that this day, December 3rd, would be known as Walt Disney World Day in Orange County. So that's a really nice tribute. Okay, let me catch up in chat, guys. Oh, hey, Debbie, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. Yes. Isn't that amazing, Jonathan? John says he didn't know that Ron Howard did Disney. There are so many people, so many stars and people that, I run across people every day that I did not know had a Disney connection. So many people do. It's really amazing how many stars and others have a Disney connection. It's pretty cool, I think. Yeah. Let's see if I can catch up in chat here. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Debbie, for coming in. We appreciate you. Okay. Going to talk a little bit, guys, about Disney trip planning. Now, as I said, I have a trip coming up. It's just going to be solo this particular trip, but it's coming up in less than 2 weeks. I'm really excited about it, and I wanted to talk with you a little bit about the things that I do, and hopefully this will help you before a Disney trip to get ready to go. Things to do there, et cetera, et cetera. So here are some here's some tips. Now, we did a recent hitchhiker chat. It was just a few weeks ago that because I'm going to be talking about our favorite treats and things, but not in great detail. If you want detailed information about the Christmas treats, activities, merch, things that they have for this particular year, watch Hitchhiker Chat. That recent Hitchhiker Chat. Let me see if I can share that link with you. There we go. There's that link. Watch that Hitchhiker Chat if you want a detailed list. But tonight we're going to talk. I don't have a slideshow, but we are going to talk a little bit about. Yes, absolutely, Debbie. I'm so looking forward to it. So looking forward to it. Solo, absolutely, Jonathan. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Brian has a good one that's on my list right there. So we're going to be talking about these tips. Now, the first thing that I do when I schedule a Disney trip, or when I know that I'm going to be making a Disney trip, is to start a list. I live and die by my lists because, and I kind of recycle them, guys, so that I don't have to. I keep them on my computer, and then I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I can go back to those lists and just change the date and edit a little bit, and that way I don't forget anything. So I make lists. I make lists of these items that I'm about to give you. And let's just kind of get started. To do before you go. There are always errands that you need to run, things that you need to take care of to be away from the house, maybe a house sitter, that kind of thing. To do before you go. Plan for pet care. You may need to plan for somebody to check in on your pets, or what have you. Those kinds of things. Mail, to pause your mail service, things of that nature. Flight. When you make your flights, be sure and check, as you're comparing costs and what have you, check luggage allowances, weight limits, etc. I actually, guys, pack my park backpack. I put all the things in my park backpack that I'm going to need, and then I put it in on top before I close my bag, because sometimes I go straight into a park before checking in at my resort. So I generally call the resort and let them know that I'll be checking in late. But I go straight from the airport into a park for a little while, and I can just unzip my bag, reach in, get my park backpack, and I'm ready to go. So that's a little tip that I have there. Be sure to pack, magic bands, charging cords for electronics, fuel rods. A lot of you have the fuel rods, as Brian said. Oh, hey, Miss Najuma, welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. Y'all, yesterday, let me take a little side tour, a little side run of squirrel here. I did I live streamed our Texarkana Christmas parade last night, our local Texarkana Christmas parade. I really appreciate our ghost hosts who were in chat for that. But it was tons of fun. Miss Najuma popped in there. It's always such a pleasure to see you. I appreciate you so much. But check that out. If you guys are in need of a little hometown Christmas, I did a live stream Texarkana's Christmas parade. It's about an hour. It's a long parade. And that's about right. That's generally the time, about the run time for one of our parades. Was really good. It's really good. So y'all can check that out on the channel from last night. Yes. Okay, so Brian has another tip here. If you're a soda goblin, get the refillable mug at your resort merch store. It's only about $22, a little more, save you a ton on drinks. Absolutely. That is an excellent tip, Brian. It really is. Okay. Okay, Tina. Oh, Jerry, hey, Hatbox Ghost. Thanks for materializing. Oh, Hatbox Ghost is in the house, y'all. It's good to, yeah, they were moving. It's good to see you, Jerry. Yeah, the parade was moving pretty fast. Um, but as far as, back to the list, yeah, absolutely. Guys, be sure to pack your magic bands and charging cords, for all that. Um, that is a must do. This is a big one. And you're going to need, we spend so much time now because everything is done on our phones. We spend so much time on our phones that you have to have fuel rods or something, some way to charge your phones. And so I have, William and I both have a pretty large, I think ours are Energizer brand, an external charger for in the park. So be sure you got your cords and everything. And then there are, I do that generally, when we go to lunch. A lot of times we will try to, hey, Joseph, welcome in. Um, it's good to see you. I generally, if we go to a restaurant with we kind of look for, pick a table with a nearby a plug so that we can plug in and charge during lunch, or we just plug into our power brick and charge during lunch. But be sure you bring those because you're going to have them. You have to charge. We have to charge our phones so much because we spend a lot of time on them in the parks anymore. Also, a list, guys. On the list, we're still making a list. Reminders for dates that you can make advanced dining reservations if you're staying on property. So look, if you're staying on property, look at, I think it's 60 days out, and you can make it maybe more than that. Tina, help me out on that one, or some of you help me out on that one. How far out can you make dining reservations if you're staying on property? Is it 60 days or more? It just occurred to me that it might be a little more than 60 days. But make a note, and put a reminder on that day to make your advanced dining reservations. Um, print out some things, print out your confirmations for flights and rental cars, that kind of thing. And I do recommend print screens for most of that. Guys, I worked in computers for many, many, many years, and I know that phones, phone batteries can die, internet can go down. So I recommend that you carry hard copies. I know that's maybe kind of, considered old fashioned, but I suggest that you carry hard copies of your reservations. So you have your reservation numbers with you. Yeah. So, okay, Tina, if you're on property, your whole stay on that 60 days. Okay, gotcha. All at once. Okay, there you go, Tina. Thank you for that assist. So yes, I do suggest y'all, paper, um, because again, so things can happen. Things can, if you depend on your phone, and you have problems with it, then you're kind of stuck. So um, I do print out some things and carry them. I have a little office, a special, like a plastic envelope. Just print them, stick them in there, keep them in my bag, and that way I know that I have them if something goes wrong with my phone. Um, Now, all this is list. All this is list. Packing list. Outfits for each day. With hats or ears to match. I don't know, how much detail y'all go into for packing, but I generally plan, an outfit to kind of, for every day that either kind of matches the park or, Christmas, whatever season, if I'm there for Halloween, that kind of thing. So kind of, plan your outfits. It's fun for each day. And then I usually, a lot of people put one outfit for one day, along with, along with their ears and everything, in a big oversized Ziploc bag, like a gallon and a half Ziploc bag, and then they can just pull them out, and everything is there. Now, I don't generally go into that much detail, but I do pack everything together, and I kind of tuck the ears in between the shirt and the shorts or whatever I'll be wearing for that day. And then it's easy, just makes it easy. You just pull that out and okay, this is already matched. I don't even have to think about it. I can just get dressed. So that's a good tip. Um, Now for Christmas, remember some warmer options. Maybe a jacket, since there can be some cooler temperatures in the parks this time of year. Christmas spirit jerseys, Loungefly backpacks. You might want to pack, like an undershirt, tank top or something, layer a little bit, maybe even a turtleneck, because it can get kind of chilly. And so you'll want at least a jacket, something that you can take in so you won't get really, really cold. Go ahead and, check the long range forecast before you go, so that you'll kind of know what the weather's supposed to do. Yes, that's true, Tina. You don't have to, yeah. And we just, there's so many things we have to do on our phones. Um, okay. Oh man, Jerry. Yeah, we've had the hurricane go through. Oh, gracious. Yeah. A month in October. The longest I have been before is 3 weeks. I spent 3 weeks down there last year, uh, October across into November, which was just tons of fun, and I got tons done, and live streamed a lot, so it was really neat. Um, yes. Okay. Fuel rods are 10,000, and yeah, Brian, I think what I have is a 30,000 amp charger. Um, the power bricks, or the external chargers, are more powerful, and you can get like a 20, a 30, and a 50. I think Williams is a little bit bigger than mine, but I have an Energizer power brick. I don't have it. I'd show it to you if I had it. I have an Energizer power brick and external charger, and it will charge two phones at once, or two uh, pieces of electronics at once, and it does a fantastic job. It's really a good charger. Um, yes, definitely, definitely. Dress in layers. There you go. From Dean is a native Floridian. Guys, and he's saying dress in layers this time of year, mornings and nights, winter. Yeah, midday is spring or summer temperatures. There you go. Thanks, Dean. Long sleeve t-shirts, absolutely, absolutely. A hoodie, yeah, absolutely. A hoodie, something, yeah, something. Just to for cooler temperatures, mornings and nights. Yeah, can get a little chilly, even in Florida. So, yeah, and my ears are kind of wanting to come off, y'all. Okay, let's see. Where were we? Um, okay, park days. Guys, kind of take a look at your calendar and the number of days that you'll be there, and get an idea. Now, this does not have to be set in concrete, but get an idea which park you're going to be in each day. It's just a valuable time saver if you make a tentative schedule. And of course, you can also plan, if you know what park you're going to be in, you can plan your advanced dining reservations ahead of time and make those dining reservations for the park that you're going to be in that day. And also list rides and attractions in each park that you just don't want to miss. When you get to Disney, and I still do this, I still do it myself. You kind of get, caught up in the time goes really fast when you're having fun. and you get kind of caught up in, um, what you're doing, and, trying to go from ride to ride. And it's just hard to remember. Sometimes you come out of the park and you think, oh, I wanted to, pick up that piece of merch, or I wanted to ride this and I didn't do it. So if they're priorities, things that you absolutely want to do, list them. And that way you can just check your list each day. Think, okay, I need to do, be sure that I do these things, and you won't forget anything. Um, Merch to buy, guys, Christmas merch. They have tons of Christmas merch. Again, I refer you to, to that video that I told you about that we did a couple of weeks ago. Listed that in the chat earlier. You can check that out for specifics. But Christmas merch in the parks, and especially now, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, guys. That merch can only be purchased during the Christmas party. So, um, so by all means, let's see. That's true, Brian. Yeah, bring cash for tips for mousekeeping. Yeah, and servers. That's an excellent idea, Brian. Um, but yeah, let's see. Yes, yes, absolutely. We do always want to tip our cast members. Cast members rock, y'all. So we definitely want to do that. But the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party merch, guys, is exclusive, and you cannot buy the party merch during the day. So just know that. Um, I actually, bought my Christmas spirit jersey from last year ahead of time, and had to, because I wanted to wear it the night of the party. So um, just keep that in mind, that that you can't buy the party exclusive merch ahead of time. You have to buy it at the Christmas party. So I went and just kind of looked over the velvet rope, looked across the velvet rope, and kind of decided, what I wanted ahead of time, and that way it just saves some time during the party. So they do have some of it out. It's just out of your reach until the Christmas party starts. So keep that in mind. Snacks and treats, y'all. Excuse me. Um, snacks and treats. List food that you want to try in each park, and don't forget Disney Springs, because there are a lot of good treats down there too. Um, there are, for example, you go into Magic Kingdom, and there are wonderful treats at the confectionery. You have fantastic stuff at Sleepy Hollow. And it's all, many times they just have so many good themed things, all Instagrammable, guys, at Christmas time. So look over all that, especially all the great food at Epcot. Festival Holidays is going on right now. So definitely want to check that out ahead of time. Decide what you want. Oh, let's see. And I did want to suggest, guys. Yes, that's exclusive merch for the party. Yes. Okay, and Brian, you can even use those gift cards. Brian's suggesting gift cards, Disney gift cards. Now, Disney gift cards are a fantastic way to save some money. You can even pay for tickets with Disney gift cards. The last 2 or 3 trips, I have gone to Sam's and bought Disney gift cards. And what they'll do basically is they'll sell um, like $100 gift card for $90. Well, that's $10. So if you buy 5 of those, you've saved $50. You really can save a good bit. And then if you if you're using a travel agent or whatever, you just give her the numbers of all your gift cards, and you can actually pay for tickets with those and save money that way. It's it's a little extra, some extra steps there for sure. But yes, yes, you absolutely should, Debbie. I highly recommend it. I bought mine at Sam's, like I said, and they even have specials sometimes to where they'll put their gift cards on sale, if that makes sense. And instead of saving maybe $10 per hundred, you can save 15 or 20. And that really adds up when you're spending, money for tickets. That adds up, and I think it's worth it. I really do. Um, yes, absolutely. Costco has deal where you could get $300 in gift cards for 250. That's a big savings, y'all. I mean, $50. That's $50 that you could put towards something else. Towards dining or merch or whatever. But absolutely, that is a good tip. Now, a lot of people go, it's not enough to fool with. It totally is a lot of times, and you can check and see, like I said, if Costco is having um, a a deal, or okay, so BJ's, Tim McNeil said BJ's has discounted gift cards. Target has discounted gift cards, and also Sam's does, Sam's Club. So more turkey leg money, absolutely. So that's really. That is right. Yeah. O'Brien says he just goes with a cast member. If you know a cast member. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And I use guys. I went ahead and renewed my annual pass. I did because I found out that I'm going to be in the parks several times this year, and so I thought it'd probably be advantageous to go ahead and renew my annual pass. So I did. I'm an annual pass holder again, and I'm really excited about that. More turkey leg money, Dean. Absolutely. An annual pass. There's a good tip. If you go to Disney, I think it's more than 10 times. If you go into a park more than 10 times, it's advantageous to have an annual pass. That because it pays for itself after you've gone in at least 10 times. And you may think, oh, that's a lot. But, you think, well, if you're going a couple of times a year and you're staying a week, you go into a Disney park every day, it's paid for itself. So you kind of have to put a pencil to it, but you also have to figure in parking. Annual pass holders do not pay for parking, which is huge because that's $30 a pop, $30 a day. Uh, and you save 10% on merch and 20% on dining. And sometimes Disney will run, specials and promotional, periods where you can save more than that. You can save like 30% on merch. So, you know, if you're going, especially in a large group, it is definitely advantageous just to get the discounts for at least one person to have an annual pass to go ahead and invest in it, and it definitely can even itself out. Um, yeah. Uh, right. Well, Brian, yeah. So Brian says when he was working at Disneyland, talking to a guest who bought 5 APs, it saved them a ton when compared to 5-day tickets. Yeah. Yeah. So you just put a pencil to it and kind of figure out. Now they did go up on annual passes again this year, but can't kidnap cast members. They frown on that. Oh my goodness, yeah. But yeah, a good tip there is consider an annual pass by all means. Check it out. Now I did want to say, guys, by all means, use a travel agent. If you are planning a trip to the park, Disney builds in the cost of a travel agent into the cost of your package, whether you use one or not. So, their services are free, um, and they can do all the things for you. They can guide you through, uh, you know, advanced dining reservations, and getting all of your time in the parks, squared away. What you want to do, about um, um, well, just about everything. Uh, what you want to do about your whole trip, how you want to plan your day. They can take so much of the headache out of that. So, by all means, use a travel agent if you don't have one. My daughter-in-law Jillian is a travel agent, and her information is in the description of this video. So you can just reach out to her with any questions that you have, and I'm sure that she can answer them for you or help you, plan a Disney vacation. But that is a good. When I started using a travel agent, um, it got exponentially easier, guys, to plan. And so many times it seems like they could get the dining reservations that I wanted when I couldn't possibly. So, uh, so I'm excited, y'all, because I did renew my annual pass, and so I am very excited about that. It's a game changer. It is, just to be able to go into the parks, whenever you want. It's a game changer, and I have really enjoyed it. So I did decide to go ahead and renew this year, and or buy. I actually had to buy another one because I had let it lapse, but um, at any rate, I'm looking forward to it. Um, the plan for non-park days, was there any other things that you guys wanted to talk about, as tips for planning? Put them in the chat if you think of anything else. Packing tips, things that you do to make it easier. Now, for those non-park days, guys, we have got to where we are a lot smarter than we used to be, and we plan for rest days, or I should say non-park days. Now, here are just a few things that you can do on rest days. The resorts are gorgeous at Christmas time. Visit those resorts, y'all. Our favorites are Grand Floridian, the Contemporary, Wilderness Lodge, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and Caribbean Beach. So y'all just visit those. Caribbean Beach always has that fantastic chocolate and gingerbread carousel. Of course, Animal Kingdom Lodge and that enormous, gorgeous tree and all of their decorations. Wilderness Lodge, the same thing. Amazing over there at Christmas time. Wilderness Lodge is just incredible. It's just incredible. But that tree is something else. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. The Contemporary Resort and the Grand Floridian, of course, with that amazing gingerbread house. Wow, just yeah, good stuff. Okay, the first 2 days Debbie's there are non-park days. So yeah, so there's tons to do without a ticket. Yeah, no ticket Disney days is what we call them. Plan a Skyliner or monorail resort call, guys. Get on the Skyliner, call and make a dining reservation somewhere, so that you can park and plan a Skyliner or monorail resort crawl. Those are tons of fun. I love them. I've got several on my channel. Bam and Jillian have done them. I've done them, and it's just a ton of fun. So that's one thing you can do. Disney Springs, of course, it's the go-to. It's a great option for a no-ticket Disney day. The character warehouses, guys. There are 2 character warehouses, discounted pricing on so much fantastic Disney merch that they've removed from the parks. So many times you can, and it's just all discounted. So there's one on Vineland, and I think there's one I think there's all, and I can an international, I think. So there are two character warehouses. Great, great options if you want to try to save some money. I can always find something at the character warehouse. So that's a good thing to do some of your shopping. Just relax and enjoy a resort. Guys, you may, on those days, um, our kids absolutely adore the swimming pool. And so they spend a lot of time in the pool and, could rest up and just, again, just enjoy the amenities, whatever amenities your resort has. There's Fantasia Golf, mini golf. There's regular golf, amazing golf in Disney, fishing, horseback riding. Yeah, they're all things that you can do on your non-park day. So check out some of that. Yes, 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 Tina, it's worth a trip. It is. The character warehouses are great, and I may just try to squeeze in a trip because Christmas is coming, and it's a great place to do your Christmas shopping. So yeah. Um, okay, okay. Favorites in each park, y'all. Um, Magic Kingdom, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and the treats, especially the confectionery, but all the Christmas treats. Those are my favorites in Magic Kingdom. Epcot. Uh, my favorite thing about Epcot and Festival of Holidays is each country has its own Santa Claus. It's really really cool. They all kind of come out and tell about themselves and their countries and what have you. They're dressed in their traditional, Santa Claus attire. It's really cool, but I absolutely love that in Epcot. Animal Kingdom, my favorite thing in Animal Kingdom is the Merry Menagerie puppets. Those are these great giant, and many of you have seen them. A lot of you have seen them. White puppets, and the cast members come out, and they're just delightful. They're just absolutely delightful. And it's called the Merry Menagerie. Different animals, different puppets. So much fun. I absolutely love that. And also at Hollywood Studios, I love the Christmas cavalcades and the treats, the Backlot Express, for treats, and ABC Commissary. They're a little harder to find in Hollywood Studios, but they're there. So Backlot always has some good ones. So check there first. And Jollywood Nights, and I have never even been to Jollywood Nights, so that's definitely one that I need to try to do. So. So that's my list, guys, of of different uh, different things to do to help you with planning a Christmas Disney trip, and make those lists. So you don't forget anything. It helps you, kind of helps you be more organized. So those are some of my suggestions for that. Was there anything? Did anybody have any question? Ponchos, that's an excellent suggestion, Brian. Ponchos, you should always bring. Now, what I usually do is I buy the cheaper little ponchos in the little pouches at the dollar store. I buy several of them, and then if I have to wear it, I don't have to worry about drying it. I could just fold it up and throw it in a trash can. So that's what I do. I buy the little dollar store ponchos. They're 50 cents to $1 a piece, and I just buy several of them and make sure that I have one in my Loungefly backpack every day. But yeah, that's a thank you, Brian. That's a really good tip. Yeah. Um, yes, it is. Jonathan, Character Warehouse is a gem for Loungeflies, Doonies, and Kate Spade bags. If there's absolutely, and you can pick up some really, really good deals. I have bought Doonies at the Character Warehouse. I've also bought Loungeflies for, I think the cheapest Loungefly that I bought from the Character Warehouse was like $23.99, and it was regularly $98. So a huge, huge savings at the Character Warehouse. Yeah, so if you're a wimp who has to have a bright umbrella, take a short collapsible one for your part back. There you go. Excellent suggestion, Brian. All good things. All good things. Okay. Okay, y'all, here we go. I promised you that I would get some Azeroth Sea. Azeroth Sea is the new uh, Disney Lorcana set. It came out in hobby stores on November the 15th, and then in the large retail stores on the 25th. November 25th. It is here, and we're really excited. I actually bought a trove of Azeroth Sea. I bought a trove, which is really, really cool. I love the characters that they have included. You can see Stitch, Baymax, and Yzma from the Emperor's New Groove. So I'm really excited about that. This is the trove box. And then we open so many cards, guys. It helps us price per box to just buy a booster box. And this is a booster box. It has 12 card packs in it. So I bought a booster box to save a little money per pack. And so that's what that looks like. It is Azeroth Sea is the name of the new set. And I do have, y'all, I have two Azeroth Sea. I have two Azeroth Sea packs right here. And I want to know which one. Yes, Jonathan, it's out. It came out in November. So, but I have two packs here. And so one is Yzma and one is Pirate Stitch. So let me know which one you want me to open. And Brian says one thing he'd recommend is to take a day out of your trip and volunteer with Give Kids the World. That is an excellent suggestion, Brian. Give Kids the World Village. That's actually why I planned this trip is to go to Magical Night of Hope at Give Kids the World Village, and I'm really looking forward to it. Pirate Stitch. Okay, Dean has chosen Pirate Stitch. So here we go. We're going to open that one. There we go. Jonathan, you should. You buy so many packs. It's you gotta put a pencil to it. It's cheaper per pack, to do it that way. And of course we open them, like this every week on the chat. So a lot of times William and I will, we'll buy a box together and then split it, just to saves a good bit of money. Yeah. So Pirate Stitch, Stitch Pirate Hat. There you go. There you go. Yeah, but that is a good thing to do, is to volunteer at Give Kids the World Village. That's the reason I'm making this trip, to be at Magical Night of Hope this year. So, okay, Azeroth Sea, guys, let's open this one. Isn't it cute? Here we go. Okay, I think this is opening my first pack of Azeroth Sea. So, excited about this. Let's see what we got. Okay, extra pixie dust. Extra pixie dust. Okay, Mad Hatter's Teapot, guys, is the first one, and I love the characters that they have included in this. There we go. It's a common. So these are our commons. Gazelle from Zootopia. I love it. Nate. She's one of my favorite characters from Zootopia. Another common, guys, Aladdin. Isn't the artwork great? Isn't that artwork great? Okay, and a location card, the Institute of Technology. Is that from Meet the Robinsons? Is that from Meet the Robinsons, guys? That's a common. Location card. Another common here. Naveen's ukulele. Nice. Nice. Okay. And sunglasses. And he is from, I think, okay, this guy, I'm thinking this is from Lilo and Stitch. This guy is one of the, yeah, one of the guys from Lilo and Stitch, right? Yeah, it is. It is. Right, right. I get it. I totally get it, Jonathan. Yeah, yeah, they're good. Have you opened any Azeroth Sea, Jonathan? I know that Kenneth H. put in our Hitchhiker chat that he actually pulled his first enchanted from an Azeroth Sea. He had split up a booster box, between him and his kids, and he pulled his first enchanted from Azeroth Sea. It's Yzma, which I would just love to pull Yzma. Okay, the islands pulled from the sea. So that's going to be Moana. And Moana came out. Moana's in theaters, y'all. Okay, and that was an uncommon. This is an uncommon. It's an uncommon microbots and that's from Baymax. That's a neat one. I love that they've included some of this, some of the detail stuff. Pluto, oh my goodness, Wally would love this. Wally would so love that. Yeah, that's an uncommon. Okay, we have a rare. Go Tamago. Have a rare here. There we go. There we go. And another rare. Moana. Yay, look at that. She's got a Kakamora on her shoulder. Has anybody seen Moana? I haven't seen it yet. Have any of you guys seen Moana? Gotta go see that and Wicked. Absolutely. Oh, hey, Annie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, Tina loves Pluto too. Yeah. So cool. Yeah. And then the holographic card, the foil card is Sisu. Oh my goodness. Look how y'all, that is a beautiful card. Wow. Look how pretty. I'm so glad that they did Sisu in a holo. Look at that. Goodness gracious. Is she beautiful? And it's a common. So some beautiful pulls there. I'm really excited about this card though because it is just so pretty. I'll have to check and see in gameplay. While challenging, this character gets +2. Wow. Okay. I'm a water dragon. This is water. It's sort of my thing. So cool. Yeah, that's beautiful. And then the puzzle piece. And I don't know what the puzzle looks like. So I'm excited to. This is a brand new set. So I'm excited to see. Yeah. Have any of you seen Moana or Wicked? Let me know. I'm curious. Oh, if Danny had already had his name for over a year with the rescue, I would have named him Pluto. Oh, that would have been fun. That would have been fun. It does, yeah. I think you're right. I think it is Hercules. Yeah. Good catch there, Tina. Yeah, I think it does look like Hercules. I have to look those up and see I have not checked to see. I know that Yzma is gosh, that's so amazing. Is one of the enchanteds in this set, and so I've got to check the enchanteds and also do some little homework there and see about the puzzles as well, or the puzzle. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Pluto is great in the park. So okay, so Annie, did you like it? Did you like it? Annie says she saw Wicked, and her kids and her husband are watching Moana. Now, we have met Jillian, guys, and he'll tell you about this next week. We'll have him give us oh, hang on, my earbud. We'll have him give us a little, um, you know, review, if you will, of Moana. But they saw it, and he did tell me, I will tell you this much, he did tell me that he didn't like it as much as the first one, but he did enjoy it. So there you go. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Okay, guys, and Azure at Sea, this pack that I just opened, is available now. It released November 15th into hobby stores, and then it released everywhere else November 25th. So you should be able to find this in the small card stores and in the large retail stores. So good set. I think I'm really going to enjoy the artwork specifically on this. Let's see if I can catch up in chat. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. I hope, guys, that you've enjoyed some of those tips, for planning Christmas, planning to go to Walt Disney World at Christmas. One other thought that I had, uh, a really special treat, and pardon my yawn, a really special treat at Christmas time is to get a dining reservation, guys, at Liberty Tree Tavern. Liberty Tree Tavern in Magic Kingdom has your traditional Thanksgiving / Christmas. It's their usual menu meal. They have 3 different kinds of meats. They'll have turkey. They'll have roast beef, and then they have some kind of pork. It's all delicious. Their sides are like green beans and mac and cheese, mashed potatoes. They'll have, it's all traditional. They have fantastic orange peel cranberry sauce. Y'all, it's very, very good. It's all delicious. And they have just an amazing dessert. It is all you care to eat. It is, one of the pricier meals, but it is really good. I highly recommend it, especially if you're in the parks for Thanksgiving or Christmas. So keep that. Oh, it's fantastic, Debbie. Have you ever eaten there? It's good. Yeah, it's absolutely good. Um, Really? Oh, Brian, that's interesting. The cast member from Wicked Broadway show who played the Witch of the West was a Disneyland cast member in entertainment for years. Wow. Good for her. Good for her. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, guys. So last night, I live streamed the 40th anniversary Texarkana Christmas Parade. So if you're in need of a little hometown Christmas, you can check that out. I've got a lot of views on it already. I enjoy doing that, because a lot of times, family members can't make it down to the parade, and they want to watch their grandkids or their kids, or whomever it might be in the parade. And so I get a lot of thanks, for live streaming the Christmas parades. And next week, I will be in Hughes, Texas, and I'll be live streaming the Christmas parade there at 4:45. The thumbnail is already up, so I'll be doing that on Saturday. Christmas is coming, y'all, in 22 days, and tickets for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party are still available, but several dates have sold out. So if you're planning a trip, you want to check the calendar to see, to see if Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party tickets are still available, because they're beginning to sell out. I don't know if there are any dates yet for Jollywood. Jollywood Nights has sold out, but you can double check that too. And again, remember, my daughter-in-law Jillian is a travel agent with Mickey Travels, a diamond level agency. Her contact information is in the description of this video. She would love to help you plan your Disney trip. She's very good at it. So check out her contact information in the description of this video, and she would love to help you do that. I will also be at Walt Disney World, guys, really soon. I guess technically it's next week. Oh my goodness, the end of the week, but still. I have several live streams already planned, so be sure to check out our streaming schedule and ring that notification bell so that you know when we go live. I will be live streaming from the parks likely every day, guys, and so just check that out and join us for on the 15th for the Epcot Candlelight Processional with Gary Sinise. So looking forward to that because I'm such a huge Gary Sinise fan. I will be live streaming that. Tina and I will be there along with a lot of other friends that night. And then of course we'll be attending Magical Night of Hope Saturday, December 14th at Give Kids the World Village at 6 p.m. It was started by Corey of Corey Meets World, a YouTube channel, and guests will include RTV1, Josh, Nate, Paige and Mr. Morrow, Kelly from Mars and the Mouse, special performance by Yeehaw Bob, who's the headliner at Port Orleans Resort and a Disney legend. Fantastic performer. It's a night of singing and reading. It's just a beautiful benefit for Give Kids the World. And check out the magicalnightofhope.com. Check out the site and bid on some of the great auction stuff that they have up. It's a fundraiser. So, and last year they raised over $64,000 for Magical Night of Hope for Give Kids the World Village. So anyway, check that out. If you can't be there in person, it will be live streamed on Corey Meets World YouTube channel, and you can watch it. So I'm very pleased to get to go in person this year. Definitely. Let's see. Oh, Brian, you're a nut. Yeah. And Dane, yes, Dane is going. Absolutely. It's a feel good experience. Dane's going to go with us, y'all. He's going to get to go to Magical Night of Hope. We're so excited about that. Jonathan, thank you so much for, there's the link if you want to check it out. I think there are tickets still available. I'm pretty sure there are tickets still available, if you're going to be in the Orlando area, definitely. Yeah. It's very festive. It's a really nice seasonal thing to do. And Jonathan has put those links in for you there. So, guys, we've got good stuff coming up on the channel. If you have any suggestions for us while we're in the parks, things that you might like for us to do, let us know. Send us an email at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com, or we're also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can send us a direct message on Instagram. Now we don't check Facebook a whole lot, and Twitter even less. So reach out to us on Instagram, or send us an email, thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. And again, let me drop that link in the chat to the Hughes Springs Christmas Parade. Again, it's a hometown Christmas parade. So I think you guys will enjoy it. I'll be live streaming. It's at 4:45 this Saturday, so we'll be doing that one and possibly one more. I'll see. We'll see if I can make that extra one. But thanks so much to our channel members. If the name appears in green, they are our channel members, and we truly appreciate you guys so much for contributing to our channel and helping us bring you this content. All the money, all the proceeds go back into the channel. And if you'd like to join, just click that join button and check it out. There are different levels. You can choose the size of your gift. But we appreciate you guys so much for doing that. Our ghost host, if you are on the team replay, and howdy to captains of our team replay, Lisa, Keith, and Joey. If you're on team replay, we appreciate you so much. Appreciate you watching. So thanks so much, to all of you for being here. Be sure and check out the liveplace.com. It's a website that is basically a TV guide listing for family-friendly live streams. It's fantastic. Check it out. You won't be sorry that you did. I use it all the time. Also, TubeBuddy. If you're a YouTube creator and you want to grow your channel, you should be using TubeBuddy. There is a free version for anybody who is under 1,000 subs. It's a great tool. It tracks viewing trends, suggests searchable keywords for titles, tracks channel data. It's really helpful to you in growing your channel. And again, the basic version is free. If you decide later on to buy it, or to subscribe, there's an affiliate link in the description of this video, and we'd appreciate it if you'd use that link. It gives us both a free month. Same for Stickermule. We have people ask, about our channel buttons and stickers and promotional things for the channel, and Stickermule is fantastic for that. There is also a, it's in the description of the video, a link. And we both get a $10 credit for a future order if you use that. So those two things we always like to mention, especially Dean over there at the Live Place, who maintains that site for us and takes such good care of us. Thank you, Jonathan, so much. Jonathan has dropped some good links there, and we really appreciate it. And Jonathan is reminding us, don't forget that there is a wonderful auction, yes, at Magical Night of Hope website, with many items up for grabs. So check that out and bid on some of that for sure. We appreciate you so much for being here. I hope William will be back next week, and we're looking forward to seeing you in the parks, being in the parks. Excuse me. Again, give us a like and a subscribe, guys, on this video if you haven't already. And check out our live streaming schedule. Check out our Christmas playlist, guys. We've got a really neat Christmas playlist with tons of stuff on it. Live streams from the parks, the Christmas party from last year. Tina and I were at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party last year. Tons of fun that is on the channel. The Christmas fireworks, just all kinds of good stuff. So check out our playlist, but especially our Christmas playlist. I think you really enjoy it. I think that's it for tonight, y'all. We so appreciate you being here tonight, and again, hope to see William next year, next week. It's getting late, y'all, and as Dean said, it's been a pretty busy several months for us, actually, but maybe it's kind of coming to an end and calming down a little bit. We hope so. But again, thanks for being here, everybody. Reach out to us on Instagram. Email us at the Hitchhiking Bones at gmail.com, or leave a comment in the description below with any suggestions or tips that you have. Your favorite things to do and ways to make Disney trip planning a little easier. So, why would you want to hang with why would you want to hang with streamers, Brian? Most definitely. Guys, at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there is always room for one more. So please Hurry back. I didn't, Tina. I didn't jinx myself. Love y'all, and thanks so much for coming in. We appreciate you. Happy Christmas shopping. Good luck with that. Thanks for being here. Good night.